So August
Yes.
has some games coming out that I didn't realize I was interested in.
Really?
I
Fill it.
had my eyes set so much on Spider-Man in October, and you're ready for Call of Duty in November, and you're just ready for like that fall Christmas time, push. Man, I had no idea that we were around the corner from Armored Core 6. Fires of Rubicon coming out. It's the From Software. It was announced back in 2022, just last year, and I don't think I realized that it was this short of runway that they gave us from the original announcement, which I think was in December or something crazy, and that it's coming out here in August already. I don't think any of us played the original Armored Core, but I remember when Jeff Keighley brought us this, it was a big deal that From Software was bringing Armored Core back.
Yeah.
And so it's got me really interested. And did that tickle anybody else's ear when it was first announced, or not really?
Not
I don't
really
even
for
remember
me,
it.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, because I have no familiarity with the original or the other versions of it, I didn't get super excited. It's kind of like you mentioned. It's one of those things I've heard about forever, and people have been like, "Oh, are they ever going to bring this back?" So I knew from that point the excitement. But I'll be honest, I haven't really even looked into it. I'm not even super. I know it's mech based, like combat and things, but I don't really know much other than that personally.
Yeah.
And it is From Software. So.
And that's the only reason I'm excited. Like, I don't know anything about Armored Core, but From Software has kind of turned into. I'm not going to put them on the level with Naughty Dog, but like their last several games,
Huge
to my
successes.
estimation, have been bangers. And so you're like, okay, well, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
They're doing something right.
Bloodborne and Elden Ring and all
Sekiro.
these games and Sekiro.
Yeah, but in your research, if you will, and kind of looking into it, if I'm understanding you right, Armored Core is not anything at all like a Souls game, right?
No.
Correct?
It's supposed to not be like a Souls game, but it's just that it's them.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you're like, okay, they've got good taste. And so it's like when somebody says, hey, a new Christopher Nolan movie's coming out. I'm like, I don't know if I need to hear much about it to know it's probably going to be good.
Right.
Even though I'm not going to see Oppenheimer, but that's just me. I don't know anything about, again, here I am to say that I don't know anything about Baldur's Gate.
No.
But so just rewinding, Armored Core, August 25th, new next gen, new current gen.
Yes.
I don't know what you call it.
Yes.
PS5, the series consoles, and PC. Baldur's Gate. People are super excited about this Dungeons and Dragons universe, party-based RPG. Comes out. It'll be out by the time this show comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So on PC,
Doesn't it come out the
comes
same I thought it came out in September. Does it not?
on PC. It comes out August 3rd.
Yes.
And then PlayStation 5 comes out September 6th.
Okay.
But shoot, man, 23 years from the last time a Baldur's Gate game came
Really?
out. And
That
so
long?
23 years.
Wow.
That's
I
crazy
did not
because
know
people
that.
still talk about that game a lot.
Well, it was like in a gosh, I feel like it was somewhere in like a pre-beta maybe form over the last little bit. I'm not exactly sure. Again, I don't know anything about Baldur's Gate.
Comes out
but
the same
I'll definitely
day
be
as
watching some
Starfield,
people
I
on
think,
Twitch
too. So that'll be interesting
Oh, wow.
because there's hype around both
In
of them,
September?
obviously. Yeah, I think the delayed date because
Yes.
it originally was coming out, I think at the same time as PC, and then the PS5 version got delayed a little bit.
Got
And
delayed.
now its
Gotcha.
release date I think is the same day as, or maybe it's just the same week as Starfield. Yeah, something like that.
The next one is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And this game, none of you guys are going to care, but there's going to be a couple people listening that are like, ooh, it's the successor to Jet Set Radio, which
you
was
love
a
a good
game
Jet Set
back
Radio.
on the Dreamcast.
You love that game.
I love Jet Set.
Yeah.
I love that game. I love
Yeah?
that soundtrack. I still listen to it to this day. That's coming out on PC and the Switch August 18th. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Okay.
So you go around, you're running from the cops, you're on rollerblades, you're doing graffiti all over the place, and you're in a place called New Amsterdam in this one. And goodness gracious, I loved Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited that's coming out. And then another game that I've had my eye on is Atlas Fallen.
Oh, yeah.
Which kind of had that. You remember when they first showed Unreal Engine 5, and it kind of looked like a cross between Atlas Fallen and Forspoken. Is like that first thing that they ever showed us. And so Atlas Fallen looks really dope to me. It kind of looks like what do you call it? Monster Hunter. Like you're just out in the desert fighting these huge monsters. So that's August 10th. That's PC, PS5, and the Series consoles that will not be on Game Pass. Atlas Fallen, and that was it. I was like, August has got some games I kind of actually want to check out before we get to freaking September and October. I was like, so I'm gonna just go ahead and work on being broke. Because that's what's gonna happen. Did any of those strike you guys at all, or is that all Gabe on that one?
That might be all Gabe. Next week on the 10th is season 6 of Overwatch. It's supposed to be the big game changer. So,
oh Lord, I don't believe
I don't
that
either. But there you go.
Oh, the confidence you have, Gabe. I'm right there with you, man. I'm like,
Oh, you know what's another big one that's coming out? Sorry.
They're making a video game version of that?
Shut up. This is
I love that game back in the day.
That is a good game. I'm right there with you.
Fort Solace. Remember that game was announced by Troy Baker and somebody else at the Game Awards not too long ago.
That's one of them.
So that's
that I like. If I know I want to see a game, I go immediate blackout. I don't watch trailers, and that was one after I watched the trailer. I was like, I think I need to see another trailer.
Really? And so Fort Solace is coming out. That's your boy Tim right now. Roger Clark and Troy Baker are the ones that came out and announced that game. Roger Clark being homeboy from Red Dead,
Arthur Morgan.
And so I know zero about that game. I know zero about that. But August 22nd. So Ed, you're on the fence, or you don't know what's going on with Fort Solace. You think you'll check it out or no?
The first trailer didn't really do anything for me, so I'd like to see another trailer.
Yep. There you go. Okay, so that
IGN has a 14 minutes of exclusive gameplay.
I don't want to see a gameplay. I just want to see a trailer.
Yeah, just get me excited. 14 minutes is a long time.
I mean, gameplay I would use it loosely. It seems like a lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
Yeah. So man, August might be sneaky on fire.
Yeah,
I don't know
maybe
what Fort Solace is going to be or how amazing it's going to be, but
Chris or Tim,
it's got 2 amazing voice actors in it at least.
Yeah.
Either of you guys down for any of those games?
The Baldur's Gate, I'm interested to see what it is, because it's one of those things that I've heard the name forever, and I just don't know anything about it. Honestly, I haven't looked much into it. The one, I'm blanking in my head, the Starfield one. What was that other one, the first one you had talked about, Gabe?
Armored Core?
Armored Core. Now I want to look into that more. But the other ones that you spoke about, at least from the little that I know about those, because I know a little bit more.
Yeah,
not
Bomb
really.
Rush, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's not much for me. And then the Solace one, I'm kind of the same boat as Ed. It's like I never really got super interested when I saw the trailers. I'm willing to see, when it comes out, and especially if it gets like good reviews or good hype, is kind of the hype train's going on. I'll look at it a little bit closer and be like, hey, maybe I'm totally blanking on this kind of thing.
Who in here was fans of Overcooked?
I thought it was fun.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked Overcooked.
Me and Jenny loved
That's right. You
Overcooked.
Guys played the mess out of that game.
We got it. We worked on our marriage. We got the DLC.
Well done. Well done.
But a game called Moving Out 2 is coming
really?
out.
They're coming out with a second one?
That's also here in August 15th.
That sounds great for your marriage, too.
I didn't love Moving Out, the first one. I felt like the controls were a little loose. It was a little tough. So maybe Moving Out 2 could be better. So that's PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC as well. So August, man. I have a Best Buy gift card, so it's going to something. It's going to one of these. That's absolutely happening.